One of the most important metrics you need to keep a close eye on while managing your options positions is monitoring its current total profit and loss. This is perhaps the most important indicator because it reflects how well or how poorly your position is doing. This, in turn, will be one of the factors that will determine how you will manage your position and whether adjustments are required or not, based on your trading plan. When we talk about an options position's total P&L, we're accounting for all the trades that have gone into the position, starting from its initial trade and including all subsequent adjustment trades. This can become confusing as some legs in the position will be open and later closed out, so that they will no longer be shown on your monitor page, but they are part of the overall options position. Now, we'll do a full trade analysis for this position from the beginning, keeping track of open P&L and realized P&L along the way. We'll start with adding a short March 240 put when the stock price is at around $260 with 39 days to expiration. We get this order filled for a credit of 162, so our trade is to open the short March 240 put for a credit of 162. Looking at our monitor page, this leaves us with a delta of around 15 and an equivalent position that is the same as our initial trade, since no adjustments have been made yet. We have no closed legs and an open P&L of minus 150 total, so our total P&L will be only our open P&L of minus 150 total, or a loss of 0.015 per contract. After 1 month passes and the stock goes down to 230, we see that delta went up to 79 and that we continue with no closed legs yet, but we now have an open P&L of minus $930.50, or a loss of 9.305 per contract. This makes our total P&L the same as our open P&L since no legs have been closed out yet. At this point, we decide to roll this position out to April, which we get executed for a credit of 214, making this our first adjustment trade. We also notice that the put we sold in April generated a credit of 1307, so those will be the proceeds from selling this put in April. Our monitor page after the rollout indicates that we now have a delta of 68 for our short put in April, down from the 79 deltas we had originally. Our new equivalent position is a short April 240 put for a total credit of 376, a result of the original 162 plus the credit we got for the rollout. If we want to look at our closed legs, we can see both our initial trade and this adjustment trade, where we can see that the March 240 put was sold to open for a credit of 162 and bought to close for a debit of 1093, and those are the numbers that we'll include as realized P&L, a loss of 931, the result of a 162 credit minus a 1093 debit. We can see on our monitor page that our open P&L is barely 50 cents total, so it's a tiny loss of half a cent per contract. Together, the open P&L of minus 0.005 and the realized P&L of minus 931 give us a realistic look at our current P&L for the whole position, a loss of 9.315 per contract. 9 days later, we have 29 days to expiration, and the stock is trading at $235. Our monitor page shows an open P&L of $442, or a profit of $442 per contract, and a delta of 58. We haven't closed any additional legs yet, so we keep the same realized P&L we had before of minus 931, but now our open P&L is showing a profit of $442, so our total P&L will be the result of a $442 profit minus a $931 loss, leaving us with a total P&L of minus $489 after which we decide to close out our position. After we get our order executed for an 865 debit, we have our closing trade and can now analyze all our trades to determine closed legs, since all legs have been closed out now. We can see the original we had for the March 240 put, but we can now add the one for the April 240 put as a closed leg, which results in a loss of $489 as realized P&L. Since we have no open P&L anymore, our realized P&L is our total and final P&L of minus $489, and this closes out our whole position with no remaining position left on that underlying now.